Hello everyone. So this is my project for MySpace, that is a metaverse in Hedera, and this I'm submitting for the Hedera hackathon. So the concept here is basically we want to integrate an NFT marketplace, a place where people can mint NFTs, they can sell NFTs, and at the same time they can display NFTs. However, the display process of NFTs, for example, OpenSea or Rarible, those are basically something like a marketplace. They just look so mundane. So I just wanted to create something more interesting, that is basically creating a metaverse or an universe inside your browser, inside which you can actually display your NFTs just like you would like to display your paintings at home. So without further ado, I will like to go forward. So I'm just going to copy a few my account ID. So I'll just copy an account ID of mine. So and I'll just write some random name with which I will log inside my workspace, inside which I will have few NFTs. And yeah, so I can either mint an NFT, or I can verify a scheduled transaction. That is basically if somebody has bought an NFT. So instead of like they directly buying the NFT through the smart contract process that we know in Ethereum, what here happens is we can actually create a scheduled transaction. That is, multiple number of people can actually bid and create a scheduled transaction, and whichever one actually fits my budget or like fits my uh, need for like the amount of money that people are willing to pay, that is basically the one that I can verify with my private key. So this is just a dummy transaction. These are some of the NFTs that I have. I can mint NFTs very easily as well. So I'll just mint a simple, yeah. So I'll say, for example, I'll mint this one. So this is an image. So I can like file any number. I'm just using a dummy private key to mint it. So basically, the minting process happens by first uploading the photo to IPFS, and then it will be basically sent to Hedera, the signed transaction. While to make sure that the process is extremely smooth, we wanted to make sure that we have an internal database inside which we have some of the information, so that people can actually like retrieve information extremely fast. But at the end of the day, the source of truth is Hedera. So apart from that, we also have the metaverse. So a metaverse is basically having an UUID inside which uh, using which you can uniquely share your your metaverse space. And this is basically the metaverse itself. You can see that you can actually navigate. You can see you can create your own world. So I'll just create one NFT object. So here you can actually use some of the dummy objects, for example, wood, log, or you can use the NFTs as well to basically create blocks. So for example, I'll use my block. So you can say I can create NFTs like this. And these are the ones that I can share with my friends. I can also create one more block. Say for example, I can use this one as well. Yeah. So I can create these blocks. I can actually stack them up as well. So I can make any funky thing that can be thought of. So once these are done, this link can be shared, and external people can actually they can actually edit the block space as well. So I can also change, like I can, for example, delete this one if they're too much, and people can, and other people except for me can also buy these NFTs directly, which for which they have to send a signed transaction using their private key, which I will receive here. So this is basically my project, and this is powered by the Hedera blockchain. And I believe the power of Hedera comes from the fact that we don't have to write smart transactions for extremely simple operations or like blockchain native operations like transferring tokens and stuff. So yeah, that's it on my side. I really enjoyed the hackathon.